So this is a quick side video to my previous video about picking the right AG parts first. In that video, it was mentioned multiple times that it's possible to calculate the new rate of fire when changing gear ratio, and I realized I owed it to people to also provide the formula for that calculation. So let's say you're in a situation where you know your current rate of fire of your AG and you want to decrease or increase that rate of fire, then you can use this formula to figure out which gear ratio you actually need to pick. And here is the formula. Current RPS multiplied by current gear ratio divided by the new rate of fire gives you the new gear ratio you need to buy. However, be aware that exact gear ratios can be a bit tricky. For example, what people often describe as 18 to 1, it's actually 1872 to 1, so you'd have to calculate with that instead of 18 to 1. You can experience these inaccurate product descriptions or hidden ratio details when you're buying products as well, so make sure to double check both what you have and what you're buying. To figure out the true gear ratio, you'd have to do a manual teeth count and calculation of multiple gears, which there are plenty other videos online about already, so I won't cover it for now, but I might add my own take on it in the future, so if you're interested in that, subscribe so you don't miss it. Returning to the calculation formula, I made an example of how to use it. Let's say I have an AEG with the following specs. ASG 30K motor, 11-1 battery, M120 spring, 13 to 1 gears, and it shoots 34 rounds a second. And then I think that's too fast. I'd like to drop the rate of fire down to 20 rounds a second instead of 34. So I go current RPS, that's 34, times current gear ratio, that's 13. We don't use the 1, we just use the 13 part, divided by the new rate of fire that I want to achieve, that is 20. This calculation gives a final result of 22.1, which is then a 22.1 to 1 gear ratio. Pretty straightforward stuff. Unfortunately, you can't always find the exact ratio that you want as a product, but it's usually close enough. So armed with this knowledge, you can easily fine-tune the rate of fire of your AEG. Let me know what you think in the comments and give it a thumbs up if you could use this information for something.